Big Blue Nation, welcome back to another episode of the Bluegrass Breakdown. As always, I'm joined by my man Israel Schill, and we had a very, very, very busy week here in Lexington. You went to Athens, Georgia to watch the Bulldogs and the Wildcats face off. We'll go ahead and start with that. I mean, how was that experience? Was it fun at all? Like, did you at least enjoy your watch a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun. I was there for other reasons, so I was able to enjoy it outside of the football.
Right.
Obviously, the loss was brutal, and Georgia just dismantled the Cats. But
we expected that.
Yeah, we expected that. So I wasn't going down there thinking me and Jenna Lifshin gonna be rushing the field. But I mean, I still had a good time. It was cool to be down there. Did some meandering after the game in Sanford Stadium. Almost ended up in the locker room by accident. Kirby Smart almost ran me and Jenna over on a golf cart, and then. But other than that, yeah,
awesome.
It was pretty cool.
Cool stories.
Yeah, cool stories for sure.
I think from the football standpoint, there's been a lot of bickering this week. There's been a Bush-Hamdan firing rumor going around. There's been, of course, the normal people advocating for Stoops to get fired. And
I mean, that's every day, though, from these people.
Yeah. And now there's a discussion that Cutter Bully isn't even that good. And I think it's our job as journalists and people in the media to kind of like present the facts that are there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Corey Price for this.
Shout out Corey Price.
I saw this. I believe he put this out after the game. Cutter Bully had the most passing yards, 225, and completions, 25, by a UK football freshman quarterback in an SEC road game since 2012.
Yeah.
That's insane in itself if you're just talking freshman quarterback. And then you go, Cutter is the first UK football quarterback to pass for at least 200 yards against Georgia on the road since 2007.
Yeah, 2007 is crazy because that's the year.
4 years old.
That's the year Kentucky upset LSU, like number one LSU. Like that was like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been
Andre
a long
Woodson.
time. Yeah, it's been a long time since then.
So those numbers alone, you're kind of just like, wow, Cutter had a big game. Also, Kentucky football's longest touchdown pass in Athens since 2013. So breaking a lot of records here.
What was that one? Like
30 yards.
Like 30 something, yeah.
To Caddis, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some records to be talked about, and those don't matter when you have a loss on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
But it's also an indication for growth. It's an indication that your potential is actually becoming like real.
Yeah.
And you know what? Cutter played a good game. And I thought Kentucky, up until probably the third quarter, they did better than they did against South Carolina.
Yeah.
Because for once, I think they played a great half of football against an SEC team.
Yeah.
And I'll say that very confidently. The last thing, like the last part of the first half where they messed up time management, and they clank, or no, it wasn't a clank. It was an air ball of a field goal.
It was like wide left.
It was just, was deflating.
It was ugly.
But I thought up until that point, it was a solid game. Like you're in barely a two-score game with Georgia. That's impressive.
I feel like the final score kind of talks differently than how the game actually played. You know what I mean? Obviously, 35-14 seems like a beatdown.
Yeah, there's a point where like everyone knows you just gave up, and you know you're not going to win the game.
Yeah,
and
of course.
It's just like, bleh.
Yeah.
We're on a bye week. Got Big Blue Madness this Saturday.
Yeah.
How do we feel about the Texas game this week? Just early impressions. Texas is not that good.
Texas is not very good.
Like, I think Oklahoma's going to beat them with Hawkins at quarterback.
Yeah. Well, I just think
even if Mateer doesn't play.
Arch Manning is having a flop of a season. That Texas offense cannot figure itself out right now. And
lost to Florida last week, and Florida's a bottom-tier SEC team this year.
Yeah, I mean, and when you look
so far.
Yeah, when you're looking at Texas and like in their last five, obviously the tough opener against the national champion. Like that's a game that was going to be a toss-up anyways, and it was a defensive battle, 14-7. You know, the next few weeks after that, the offense played out. But, you know, this is against Sam Houston State, UTEP, San Jose State. And then, like you were saying, right back in against the real opponent in Florida.
He's going to get murdered by Oklahoma, this week.
I mean,
Oklahoma has an insane pass rush, insane defense in general.
Yeah.
Broke a sack record against Auburn, and obviously Texas's line is better than Auburn's, but Lord, I mean, I think they're going to get to Arch. I really do. And
I
being
think so.
Neutral and all that, all these factors playing in, man. I mean,
well, and then I think that goes to show, right, when Kentucky watches the film after this game, like, that Kentucky defense can do a lot to Texas. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
But then it's like, you know, what's the level that we're talking? Because it's like Texas playing bad against Oklahoma could be 42 points on Kentucky, you know, and it's just like a weird concept to think about.
But I think
that's college football.
But also, like you're saying, it's college football, and you're getting Kentucky on Parents' Weekend at 7 or 7:45 at night on a Saturday.
Yeah,
you never know, against a not amazing Texas team. These fans could sway the game a little bit.
Maybe.
ESPN matchup.
12th man action.
Yeah, a little 12th man action. You hardly get that out of Kroger Field, but ESPN matchup predictor has Texas at 78.8% chance of winning this one.
Bleh.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Let's just not even.
Yeah, so we had media day this week. I went to that. We also had pro day this week. So Monday and Tuesday were busy. We had plenty of content. A lot of cool things that came out of it, honestly. I mean, obviously it's always cool to talk to Mark Pope and all the players and
student journalism.
See them. Yeah. Yeah, Mark Pope caught me, gave me a little compliment. That was fun. But no, Monday was jam-packed with people.
Yeah.
And it felt like everyone was very excited to have basketball back. There's not too much that like a normal fan wouldn't know. I just think pressing those points, like Mark Pope thinks the team is like miles above everyone else. He has high expectations. He thinks the defense is going to be insane. He thinks that the chemistry is on another level. I forget exactly who it was. I want to say it was Jalen and Aberdeen, just talking about how they're like best friends off the court.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want.
Yelovich up to speed. Jaden Quayton's breaking human records.
Whatever.
The
Mark.
Donald Trump impression that I did a couple weeks ago, but he's doing it. And you know, we didn't see much of Otega and Jaden on pro day, but they were kind of like, Otega didn't do anything, but Jaden got some layups in, and he even asked Coach McClean if he could dunk, and McClean was like, no, don't dunk. He's like, please, no. But again, I think my main takeaway is just the vibe of everything. It's like, okay, it's basketball season. Thank the Lord. Yeah. It's finally here. It came up very quick.
Yeah, I feel like it's, you know, I mean, we're 4 weeks into five weeks into the college football season, and it's like, all right, Big Blue Madness, baby.
Yeah.
They're like putting the back of your mind.
25 days at the time of this recording. So, woo-wee.
That's crazy.
That's first regular season game. You
get a few games.
Big Blue Madness tomorrow. You have
Purdue
coming up.
Georgetown.
I mean, next week. So, I mean, it's insane. We got a lot going on.
Yeah. I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
I saw something yesterday on Instagram that an anonymous coach said about Pope. He would be, I don't remember the exact words, but it was almost like he would be like a fool not to win a national championship at Kentucky.
There's an anonymous coach that said if he doesn't win anything at Kentucky, he'd be a complete bozo with the resources.
Yes, a complete bozo. Something along those lines. Yeah, with the resources. And
Nate Oates is firing shots. I'm just kidding. No. We were joking about.
Man, Cal is pissed off.
We were talking about who that could even be.
Yeah.
And who would have a transgression or be bold enough. Maybe it's a little capitism from the journalism. Who knows?
I'm honestly less worried about who it is saying this, but more so on like, that's a good point, man.
You think?
Yeah.
You agree?
I agree.
I mean, sure.
You give a coach $30 million and like the best recruiting amenities out of any college in the country.
Yeah.
And you say, please win a national championship.
I think it's self-built, though. I mean, you have to put work in. Like,
self-built to an extent.
Well, you
can say self-built, but at the end of the day, the University of Kentucky, the name itself is building this basketball program.
Oh, yeah, but it's like Coach Pope and his staff will transition into like this because I think it aligns perfect.
Mhm.
Tyron Stokes
Yeah.
was like Kansas all summer, and
Yeah.
then it was kind of Oregon. Then it was kind of, where's he going? Nobody knows. He's mysterious. He's the Playboy
Yeah, I
party
felt like the last
the
month.
2026 class.
Yeah, it was
Everyone's
like the last
"Where's he
month. It
going?"
was like, oh my God, no one's heard from this guy.
Yeah, but Mark Pope and his staff went to the UYBL stuff, and they went, and had an official visit with him, and probably did all these little things behind the scenes to even
Mhm.
orchestrate. Now they have a crystal ball for him, so it's like you just beat out Bill Self, you just beat out Oregon and USC, who probably offered them bags of money. You have,
especially from what we're hearing is, I mean, that's the only thing that's dragging him away from Kentucky
Yeah.
is a Phil Knight bag
and
right
then
now.
you have like TK over there at Kansas, probably tampering a little bit, being like,
hey man,
Come
on,
man.
buddy,
Like,
come on.
We could win a natty real
I
quick.
mean,
We'll
you
both
already
go to the
heard him
league.
talking about it the
Yeah.
day he committed. He said,
Yeah, he
he
did.
literally said, Stokes, come on, buddy,
Yeah.
come on over.
But again, like Mark Pope and everybody had to do that and go out and do that. Think about this year's roster, like how many key freshmen they had to go out and get, how many transfers they brought in
Mhm.
that, like, who in the hell was really going after Jalen Lowe? Like, I know he was a good ACC guard, but, like, actually, like, I want to go back and look at, like, where he would have gone if he didn't go to Kentucky. And you look at Jaden Quaytons. Was anyone expecting Kentucky to land him? Absolutely not.
Oh, goodness,
Was
no.
anyone
Especially after he had already committed and then left.
Imagine your first guy that you go and get is a Tulane player. Like, there's all these things. Mark Pope is like,
Yeah, I did.
building it how he
grabbed
wants.
Cam Williams first, and everyone was kind of like,
okay, cool.
trust the process.
And
man.
now we know he's like a bucket, and it's fine. Like,
Yeah, of course.
shout out Cam Williams, but again, like on paper, that looks wild. So I'll just say, like, I get what you're saying with you have all the tools to get you there, but like, it's very, what's the word? It's very intentional what Mark Pope does. He does everything for a reason, and there's no like, oh, he's number 10. I'm gonna go get him. Like, it's just like,
it was kind of like
get a guy to get a roster.
This guy would probably go to the NBA regardless of whether or not he's on the team next year. Let's put him
There
on
are
the
some
squad
guys
just
like
to
that.
pad my stats.
At
Cal.
least there are some guys like that, though, still like
Yeah.
around. Like, honestly, Jasper's probably gone after this year, and we just have to accept that. We've seen his social media. He's like talking about Kentucky and then draft in a year from now.
Yeah.
Tyran's probably just like that. TK has already admitted that he's going to win a natty and then go to the league.
And you know that,
which that's not happening.
Jaden is gone, Otega's
JQ,
gone,
yeah.
Jalen's gone.
Right.
I
I'm
mean,
just
they're all
talking guys
gone to the league.
I'm just talking guys that are at Kentucky for a year and then
Oh yeah,
up and go. You know what I mean?
For sure. That
But-
Shaden Sharp treatment.
Bro,
He didn't even touch the floor, so that's a
don't get
whole
me started
different-
on Shaden Sharp.
I know.
Lord.
The number one hated man in Kentucky, probably.
I will say, just a little tidbit, pro day, man. Jasper and Cam couldn't miss.
Yeah.
And Trent Noah couldn't miss. He's hitting shots from deep. Malachi Moreno and Jalen Lowe were like the foremans of everything, like had the most points. Jalen had the most assists, Malachi had the most rebounds. It was just like, you got to see a little bit from everybody, and that's good because I wasn't expecting to see 14 out of Malachi on,
Yeah.
I know he's starting big on his team, but still, I mean, that's crazy to see that type of production out of him so far.
It also just kind of helps, toss in that little like trickle of, I'm pretty good at basketball.
Yeah.
Even though I'm like the third center on this team, I'm pretty nice with it.
Again,
you know what I mean? Like, that's
we've been on that point all summer.
It's like I can start on my this backup starting five and get a double, and I'm 17. It's like,
Right.
Jeez, dude.
I don't
You
know.
forget.
Because
what is he, a
Malachi's got to
four-star?
be 18
Yeah, I
already.
think he's probably 18. He's a 4. Was he a 4 or 5 star?
I
I mean, that's like
I know he's one of the top centers in the class. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming 5-star.
probably, and that's like crazy that you're starting a 5-star off the bench.
Right. And then it's like
unheard of.
we're talking about Colin and Trent Noah again. Like,
Yeah,
9th and 10th man off the bench with Malachi.
it's like those guys flamethrowers.
Yeah.
Like,
roster's so loaded.
yeah, roster's so deep.
So I like seeing all that out of everybody. The guys are very personable. and I like that.
Yeah.
I know this is my first year, like, in the whole media landscape, but, like, actually talking to them.
Cam Williams funny.
Yeah, like Cam,
He's funny.
Aberdeen's smile could change
up a room,
you.
man.
Yeah, light up a
Lighten
room. Braden Hawthorne's got
He always
the
feels
most.
like he's talking about something he's not supposed to
Well,
be talking about, too.
dude.
You know what I mean? Like, I always feel like Deb's tracking him down from the other side of the room. Like, whoa there, buddy.
He's got those piercing eyes, and he's always smiling.
God,
and
he is always,
yeah.
he's just happy to be there, man.
He's just happy to be there.
I don't
and
blame
it's
him.
like, I'm pretty sure, like, literally everybody said this. Like, the first question they were asked, no matter what it was, they're like, I'm just excited to get going.
Yeah.
It's like, at this point, after all this buzz and hype. And
so much hype. They just want to play.
Practice, they just want to play and prove it.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of transition over to that area of everything. Oh, one thing, too. We'll put my little video up. JQ we talk about TK tampering. This is I call it tampering. I think it's funny because I know
it's not like
it's
obviously
allowed
it's not
in college.
illegal, yeah, but it's still
But
funny.
JQ, Coach McClelland went over. Deron Rippey was in Lexington, the number 1 point guard in the 26th class. They dapped him up. He said, "Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing?" And then the coolest moment I thought was Deron and Jasper, like half an hour after the event ended, I came out of the media room after I was like done doing everything, and they're getting shots up. And I'm like,
that's what you like to see.
I'm like, if this kid ain't a Kentucky boy, he's locked in.
He's locked in. Right
He's
now.
gonna be at March Madness or Big Blue Madness confirmed, and it's like, okay, so you got Stokes and Rippey, like,
yeah, we
let's
haven't even
toss
talked
Caleb
about
Holt.
that yet.
He's
Stokes
talked on.
Stokes is committing
Yeah, I mean,
on Saturday at Big Blue Madness. No, that'd be crazy though.
but social media, I mean, it's a big factor in today. Rippey's like to post it saying Holt, Stokes, Rippey, the next big three at Kentucky, and he's liking these and sharing them and reposting. It's just like, hey man, it's not looking good for anyone that's in contention. North Carolina. But
yikes.
ow, that one hurt. I'm sorry. But anyway, talking recruiting and all this, we got 25 days until this season, and we got to worry about this season. So Purdue exhibition's coming up.
Yeah.
Number 1 team in the nation preseason. How are we feeling about that? Do you think it's a true measuring point, or do you think it's like an over-glorified – I mean, it is an over-glorified scrimmage, but do you think that's like a real measuring point for the team?
I definitely think it's a measuring point for the team because I think regardless of whether or not, it's going to mean anything or not, you're putting 2 of the top 5 teams in the country against each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with the competitive drive of these guys, I think no matter what, if they even go in thinking, oh, we're just getting some shots up, practicing, it's our first reps against another team in a long time, blah, 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 blah. You say all this, but these guys are some of the hardest competitors in the country. They're not going to be sitting there thinking it's just another game. It's just another game. They're going to be thinking this is my first game in the blue and white, and this is against the number 1 team in the country. They're going to want to go out there and put on a show, I think, regardless of what people think about exhibition, whatever. It's not a serious game. I think it's going to be pretty serious.
Yeah, and I think Coach Pope joked because someone asked, like, if you go out and beat Purdue by, like, 25,
Mm-hmm.
or you lose by 25, like, what do you look at? And he was just like, if we beat Purdue by 25, he's like, I'm going to run circles around this place. I'm going to say we're going undefeated. But it's true because in my brain, it's like you said, I think these guys are actually going to try.
Yeah.
Because Purdue's standpoint is like, we're about to play who everyone's saying is going to be one of the best teams in the SEC. We're about to go against Otego Way, who's literally SEC Player of the Year before the season even started, and everyone knows it. They have a deep roster up and down. I saw a guy say on Twitter, though, it's like, without JQ in there, I just don't see like Kentucky living up to potential. I think Purdue takes it pretty easy.
Yeah.
And I hate to agree, but I do think that's true. But there's a lot of good room where you can clean up these early mistakes and it doesn't count against your record. So that's why Coach Pope is doing this. And it's smart and it's effective. And, you know, thank goodness it's not a scrimmage against Murray State where it's like 100-42 and, you know, you get nothing out of it. This is
because that's going to be the first few games of the year before Louisville. So,
I mean, so it's like
it's tough.
This is
good to have
the measuring point.
Early.
Louisville will be easy, you know, if you can
go out there and
beat
Purdue by 25. Louisville will be light work.
So, but I still think Louisville can beat them. But
we'll see.
I'm the enemy. I'm the bad guy.
You're the bad guy. As Ali would say, Kai's a terrorist. I do want to point this out real quick. I was pulling this up on Purdue's website, their matchup preview against Kentucky. The past 2 years, Purdue have played charity exhibition games or whatever preseason. Lost to Creighton last year.
Okay,
93-87.
Ryan Kalkbrenner action.
And that was a 15th ranked preseason Jays team.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 years ago, they went on the road to number 14 Arkansas and lost to the Razorbacks 81-77 in overtime.
Man, who was on the Arkansas team 2 years ago? That was the year before Cal, right?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm forgetting. I'm blanking. But number 14, shout out.
Number 14 preseason.
Yeah. That doesn't always mean anything.
Yeah.
UNC was number one and went
exactly,
unranked.
and then went unranked. Yeah.
Shout out to the Hills, man.
Yeah. I think Kentucky leads the all-time series 6-2, but the teams haven't faced each other since December 3rd, 1997. And where Purdue won 89-75 in Chicago.
I am excited to see the UNC posters for Braden Smith. I know those will be great. He's been in college for like 8 years now, so he has a receding hairline. He wears the UNC white shirt. He looks like Walker Horn but bald, and everyone's going to be flaming him, and it's hilarious. And I can't wait to see the environment in Rupp Arena. I think that'll be very apparent tomorrow.
Oh, God, I'm so
Big Blue Madness coming up.
I'm so excited. It's my first time going to Big Blue Madness.
Really? This is going to be my second.
Yeah, I didn't go last year. Watched it on TV.
To be fair, I feel like this year is going to be a little bigger and better.
I was thinking it was going to be a little weaker.
Really?
Because last year you had Pope's introduction, Kenny's introduction, like, a few weeks
Stoops
before.
got booed on the court.
Yeah. Stoops got, this is, Pope comes out with his jersey on in the national championship trophy from when he was there.
That was great.
And he comes down like WWE style from the top of Rupp Arena, walking down like, I'm that guy.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like,
I think
it'll be cool. But that was pretty cool, man.
I've been beefing with people, man. I'm telling you, like, they're not gonna go out there and put on a little lackluster show and say, hey, thanks for coming out.
No, they never do that.
They know how much people pay for these tickets. That's why they're doing the fan event for free.
Yeah.
And giving back to the fans because they know how much they put into it as well. As
people start lining up out there 6-7 a.m. probably in that morning.
I know. No, I know.
Sorry,
dude,
I had to.
I know they're gonna do something special. I know about some things. I know about some people gonna be there. I know about some.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Some tricks up the sleeve that I'm hearing, and it's just kind of like, cool. How's that gonna work though? Like, what are we doing? So it'll be pretty cool seeing
I'm
that.
really excited.
Like when John Wall dunks on Otega, that'll be pretty cool. I'm just kidding. We have no idea. Yeah. You know what I'm excited for?
When Tayshaun Prince comes out for a 3-point contest versus Braden Hawthorne.
Dude, Braden Hawthorne's already going to be there. What are you talking about?
Duh.
He's already on the team.
He's already on the team.
I'm excited to watch Cam and Trent face off in the 3-point contest.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this BS. I tried to be a little instigator at Media Day.
Were you?
You can throw that clip up if you want. But
I will.
You told us 3 months ago that you're the best shooter on the team. That still stand true? And Trent Noah, does he even stand close at all?
Nah, Trent's a great shooter. I wouldn't say he doesn't stand close. Me and him are – I wouldn't even say 1 and 2. We are on the same team, so I go 1A and 1B.
All right. I asked Cam earlier if he was still the undisputed best shooter on the team, and he gave you a nod saying that you all are probably pretty even. Would you say that you're better than Cam at shooting, or do you agree with him?
Nah, Cam can fill it up. He's one of the best shooters I've ever played with. And to be honest, you could really pull – if you put everybody's name in a hat and you could pull a random name out, you could make an argument for it. I mean, we have shooters up and down the line. I guess we'll have to figure it out if we do the 3-point contest at Big Blue Madness. I guess we'll get a winner there. But no, Cam's elite.
I asked Cam, are you the best shooter? I asked Trent, are you the best shooter? And they're being all nice and media trained. Nobody wanted to say that they were better, and I was upset about it. But you know what? The game does all the talking.
Yeah.
And I promise when Trent Noah makes 20 in a row, hits all his shots,
and
it's
we're all his uncontested threes. Yeah,
we're
Mountain Mamba.
Mountain Mamba.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Goodness me.
I'm telling you.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it.
Believe it when you see it. All right.
I'm going to see it tomorrow.
You got anything else to add before we coast off of here? We had a lot to talk about, but it's all kind of like conjoined and all together. So
yeah, I mean, we can. We'll have another episode coming out before Texas, so we'll delve into that a little bit more then and give our predictions.
I guess
if we have to. Although we are really trying to just talk about as much basketball as we can coming up now.
Hey, softball, rifle.
I mean, we got
soccer.
We got Big Blue Boo tonight at John Crop.
Yes, sir.
I think the soccer team is like
that.
the number one team in the Sun Belt right now, the men's soccer team.
Heck yeah.
So there you go.
Well, ITA Ohio Valley for tennis
there
this
you
weekend.
Go. Well, ITA kickoff action. I mean, we're ready to go, dude.
Bro.
We're ready to go.
No, actually, though, I was looking at UK Athletics like schedule just to kind of see what's peeping on.
Yeah.
And it's like they literally sent all the other athletes off campus. Like, literally.
You know how many people are going to be here for Big Blue Madness? It's going
there's
to be crazy.
There's like 9 away games between other sports.
Yeah.
Like you have softball, rifle, men's, women's soccer. Gosh, I'm blanking, but there's
tennis.
A lot. Yeah, tennis.
Golf,
yeah, the golf teams. And it's just like, Lord of mercy.
Volleyball.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
that's all of them.
That's
and they're
basically
all
every
leaving
fall sport.
the campus.
Yeah.
I don't believe the baseball team's doing something. I think that may be in Lexington.
We need to we're going to need to drop in a volleyball special one of these days, you know? They're like 8 times straight SEC champions.
Oh, I know.
And they're like the best team in the country right now. We got to show them some love.
We'll talk about them when they're bad.
Some love. When they're bad.
Yeah.
I feel like that's all we ever do is talk about people when they suck on this podcast.
I love it. Nah. Kentucky's going undefeated this year.
Yeah.
In every sport.
On all of them. Okay.
Even football, they're not losing. Got our bullies locked.
Locked in. Locked into that transfer portal. He's out of here, man.
Oh, see, I'm getting ESPN notice. I'm waiting to see Tyrone Stokes, number 1.
Tyrone Stokes
is committed to Kentucky.
Committed to Kentucky.
All right, brother. Well, you got anything else before we sign off?
No, sir. I'm excited for Big Blue Madness. Excited for basketball. That's about all I got.
Yeah, I'm hoping and praying that I get to see Jalen Lowe and John Wall do a little dance. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know if he's.
We'll see if he's there.
I don't know if he's gonna be.
We'll see if he's there.
We'll see.
Maybe Cat, maybe Shea, maybe AD.
Cat's got a season to play. All of the NBA players who are not retired are like about to start their season.
Nah.
Regular season doesn't start for
Cat
like 2
even
weeks.
that good, bro. He's probably. I'm playing.
He was just.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you. Thank you for watching and listening. Good little episode out. It's coming out on Friday. We'll go back to regular on Wednesday next week.
Yes, sir.
A little busy. Me and this guy right here, we're going down to Alabama for SEC Media Day.
We'll have a lot of talk about that when we get back.
Hopefully we get to talk to Cal and instigate a little bit and be like, bro, how you feel about Kentucky, bro?
There's that thing. I think we should try to find a way to ask Cal a question that would like make him mad about Kentucky and then like throw a 6-7 joke in there and like, you know. That would be like the most. That would be the most like Bluegrass Breakdown like you could possibly think of.
I don't know.
That's funny, man.
But guys, make sure to check us out on everything. KY Insider on every social, Instagram, X, TikTok. The list goes on. And also make sure to check out our website, kyinsider.com. We just recently had an interview with Deron Rippey talking about his visit to Kentucky. We're going to hopefully break the Tyrone Stokes news when it happens. We'll have covered for Big Blue Madness.
We're ready for it.
Yeah,
we're ready.
We are ready. Commitment. Yeah, you got that crystal ball. We're locked in.
We're locked.
It may be like Magoon-Gwath though. Magoon-Gwath was a 99.9% chance to go to Kentucky, and he's like, nah. I'm going back. Where did he go back to?
He was. Some random school.
Was it NC State?
NC State
Yeah,
or something like
that's
that.
what I thought.
Yeah.
But, guys, we'll see you next Wednesday for the next episode. We're on episode 15 now.
Yeah.
Lord, it's gone by
This
quick.
episode 15, this one.
We'll hit 100 eventually, but
Considering we upload an episode once a week, that's going to take us 2
2
years.
years. Yeah,
So
I believe.
we got that.
All right, guys. Peace out.